The conflict of pride, Belshazzar's writing on the wall. Welcome back to Graceful Garment, where we explore the Bible's most dramatic moments and uncover life-changing lessons. Watch until the end to see what happens when a powerful ruler faces the ultimate conflict, his pride versus God's judgment. Today, we're diving into the story of Belshazzar, a man who thought he was untouchable, until God showed up with a message that left him in utter confusion. Belshazzar was a Babylonian prince, reigning in a time of power and luxury. But his story isn't about peace, it's about conflict, his arrogance versus God's holiness. Imagine this, a massive banquet hall filled with Babylon's elite golden vessels taken from the temple in Jerusalem, glistening in their hands. Belshazzar, feeling invincible, toasts to his gods, idols of gold, silver, and stone. But beneath this grand celebration, an invisible conflict is brewing, and it's about to erupt. Confusion strikes. In the middle of the party, something terrifying happens. A mysterious hand, just a hand, appears and begins writing on the wall. Everyone freezes. Silence falls over the room. The celebration turns to confusion. The king, once confident and full of pride, now stands confused and trembling. The Bible says his face grew pale, his knees knocked together. He had no idea what the writing meant, but he knew it wasn't good. Belshazzar calls for his wise men and astrologers to explain the writing, offering them riches and power if they can solve the mystery. But no one can. Not a single advisor can crack the code. The confusion only deepens. Finally, Daniel is brought in. A man of God, who had interpreted dreams before, steps into the room, and while everyone else is in a state of confusion, Daniel sees things clearly. He understands the real conflict at play. Belshazzar's pride is about to meet God's judgment. Daniel doesn't sugarcoat the message. He tells Belshazzar exactly what the words mean. Mene, God has numbered your days, and your kingdom is finished. Tekel, you've been weighed on the scales and found wanting. Peres, your kingdom will be divided and given to the Medes and Persians. Belshazzar, face drained of color, realizes the gravity of the situation. And just like that, the conflict reaches its conclusion. While Belshazzar was partying, the Medes and Persians were already at the gates. That very night, Babylon fell. Belshazzar was killed, and his kingdom came to an end, exactly as the writing on the wall had predicted. So, what does this ancient story of conflict and confusion teach us today? Belshazzar's downfall reminds us that pride blinds us to what's truly important. He lived in luxury, confident in his power, but he was confused when God's message came because he didn't recognize the real battle he was in. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like and subscribe to Graceful Garment, where we bring biblical stories to life. Until next time, remember, don't let pride and confusion cloud your understanding of the true conflict. God is in control even when we don't see it. Subscribe for more insights.